Hello. That one. That's the one I wanted. How are you? Okay. So, sorry about last night. That was very unexpected because Carlos had spent hours setting everything back up on my computer after I got it back because, of course, I buy a computer and then it breaks on me, and so I have to send it in for warranty, and then they fix it and it comes back and it kind of works, but it's not ideal, I guess. So basically it's been a minor clusterfuck, and Carlos just got the computer set back up this morning, so hopefully it works this time because he tried really hard last time and it didn't work. Anyway, yeah, wow, I just suddenly got like the worst headache. Okay, I need more coffee and turn the air conditioning on. Okay. How are you doing this morning? What's up? Like, I do not fully know what I'm doing this morning. I have these... Something weird going on with... There we go. Something weird going on with my screen. But, so I have these sketches I did, and we won't use the, like, actual original copy. We'll use the paper ones. So I have these guys, and... Here we go. And the original plan... Well, there was an original plan. So first, I started doing paper crafts just kind of on a whim. I had some nice paper and figured why not. Started working with paper crafts and making things like this. And I really enjoyed making paper crafts. Hey, Zen. What's up? Good to see you this morning. We're doing an origin story right now. Oh no. Tape on paper crafts is the end of the world. Okay. Anyway, so I started doing things like that. And I made a handful of puppets out of paper that I really liked and the various animals. And I was like, okay, well, like, I can just keep making puppets for some mystery puppet show that may or may not ever happen. Or I could figure out a plan and, like, do something with them. And so I've been making paper puppets for... Sounds like a tongue twister. But I've been making paper puppets for... Man, it's gotta be, like, 2 months now. And I have a variety of them, but I haven't done anything with them. They exist. And so I started copying them onto, like, copying the pieces of the puppets onto pieces of paper so that in theory, someone else could get this piece of paper and then cut it out and make their own puppet and put it in the shape they want it, tweak it, things like that. And so from that idea, y'all are getting, like, the biggest origin story, I'm sorry. But from that idea, like, my originals, oh man, in the book of originals, it just says couch surfing on it because I'm original. Ha. But the book of originals is pretty intense. And so you can see my first attempts were much larger. Some of them had instructions, some of them had designs. But these are the first ones I made. You know, there's 2 on here with instructions and social media stuff. Because the idea was just to, like, have this digital download, and then someone, if they wanted to, could print it on colored paper, blah, blah, blah. So, went from something like this to something like this, where these are my newer ones, where they kind of resemble the shape of the animal they're going to be, and they're in the middle of the page. So, this I was thinking of adding a design around the outside. You can see I kind of started on this one. And I was going to make it more child-friendly, child-oriented, and have it so that it was a coloring page and you color it in. And so you're coloring your own puppet, and then, like, you get parental help because this is not exactly easy to cut out. But you cut it out and you glue it together, and then you've colored it, but you have the outline. That's not all. I wish it was. And so then I was talking with my friends who is a writer, and she said she would help me create, like, a little story to go along with the animals, since we do have, like, a ton of different forest animals as well as some mythical ones in a smallish size that are all drawn out in black lines. And yeah, so that's what I was going to work on yesterday, because I would like to actually have a finished product, but that obviously didn't happen because my computer decided to commit seppuku, but whatever. Details. And then, fun fact, I have all of the original pieces to make sure that the designs work before, finishing them in little baggies. And so I have, that's a raccoon. I think that's a fox. That's a dragon. And so you can see what I mean when I'm, you cut the pieces out, and then you would have to assemble them. But I think that's enough of me rambling. I think it's time to get some art going. What do you guys think? I think it's art time. If I have anything that I need. I do. Also, it's Inktober, so I'm totally on point right now. Doing some ink drawing on my paper puppets. Yep. Any questions? Any comments? Just want to talk about your day? You can tell me about your day. That'd be pretty nice, because I have not been awake that long. But for those of you who know me, this is the most foresight I think I've ever shown toward crafting or creating of any kind. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm just like, I'm gonna do something. Oh yeah. And then here's an example of, this is obviously not the final draft, but it was just to show what could be done with them. I decided to color my dragon like this, and then you cut it out and you put it together. So, just kind of shows you what's going on. Dude, no worries. You take your time. You enjoy. I'm just rambling because I never think about things this much, and I thought this through. Mainly because I have a friend who is very helpful and very kind and very nice, and she offered to help me, and I was like, well, if you're going to help me, then I am totally going to put a lot of effort into this, because I now have someone else, involved in it, and I don't want to be that asshole who's just oh, sorry, I let you down. So now I'm okay, I have to get my shit done. Haha. Whoa, Psych Artist is now hosting my stream with 1 viewers. Thanks, Psych Artist. Where are you? I didn't even see you talking. Whatever, guys. If you guys don't know Psych Artist, she's on both Watching Work and Twitch. She's awesome. Y'all should go check her out. She was doing digital art this morning, but she's also a traditional artist. Psych Artist, if you're listening, did you know that the painting I bought from you is right there? Not behind me, but physically next to the camera that way. It's pretty cool. I like it. Anyway. Zen, you're still waking up. Me too. Hence my Starbucks, which was a nice treat this morning. How do I have the camera pointed at my workspace and at me? It's this guy right here. I have one computer. Words. I have one just Logitech camera pointing at me from my computer, and it's just sitting on top of my big screen. And then I've got this guy, and it actually has number 2 written on it, because that's an important thing to know. And it is... Oops, I just knocked things off my desk. Look, it's a hallway in my bedroom. Okay, that's creepy, but it's on basically just a pole arm, and so it moves. And that way I can get it pointing at whatever I need it to. Okay, back to me. Also, I made this guy the other day. I don't know if we care, but I made this guy the other day, and I just knocked him over, so he's never going to stand up again. But he was pretty cool. Little dude carrying a plant. Except I just smacked the fuck out of him, so oops. But yeah. This guy. I can either... We got some options this morning, and it depends on what you guys feel like. All surrounding the same project. I can either work on filling in the background with some patterns that would be fun to color in, or I can work on whole new animals, because I want to make some anthropomorphic copies of these. So, like, right now, these guys are just, like, they're just animals. There's nothing super special about them. But I do have somewhere, I have little anthropomorphic bunnies. And so I'm kind of tempted to make like an anthropomorphic fox and a deer and a bear and things like that. Just so that the bunnies have, like, the bunnies aren't just two random bunnies. So, I'm down for either. Well, I think I gave 3 options. I'm down for any of those 3 things. Just depends on what you guys feel like. But until I get some feedback, I'm gonna work on some of this. Oh, I also came up with names for the animals because I thought that'd be funny. And they are just the most obnoxious names in the world. I feel really bad. Like, no child's gonna be able to pronounce the names, but oh well. But Zen, how has your week been? What have you been up to? I do feel really bad for not streaming last night. It was my full intention to. And then when we found out it wasn't going to work and we had to come back to Austin if we wanted to stream, we ended up packing up last night super late and then heading out and driving in the middle of the night back to Austin just so we could stream this morning. I think everyone should feel super loved. Oh man, I look super bald whenever I wear a headband. Okay, look, there's hair there. So, what was the fox's name? I've totally forgotten the fox's name. Oh no. Where's what? Oh, there's a spiral. Gosh, there are too many things over here on my desk right now because I tend to have attention deficit and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna change things. Just like I haven't actually been able to craft and I've been streaming for 13 minutes. But here are their names. And you can see I was trying to come up with the framework of a story and it didn't work. But the fox's name is Miss Marguerite Fox. She likes flowers. Cheesy. I'm aware. But also, I don't ever deal with children, so I don't actually know what children like. Like, I think the closest interaction I have with children is sometimes at work, parents bring in kids and I have to tell them not to touch sharp things. So I'm not really the person who should be making stuff for kids, because I'm like, I don't know. Do they like this? Maybe? Probably. It's animals. Who doesn't like animals? You think this week is going to be crazy, Zen? Oh my. Why do you think it's going to be crazy? What kind of things do you have going on? It's like, this week's going to be a bit mad for us because some of you know that we had a crazy roommate living with us. And he was, like, super disrespectful, very unclean. It was a bad roommate situation. But he was living with us because we needed the money. And on, what day was it? Friday, maybe? He decided to move out because it was unreasonable for us to expect him to clean his own dishes. Just an unreasonable expectation. And so he left, and we were like, okay, bye. Like, it was a terrible situation, so shrug. Like, who really cares that you're leaving? Except for the inconvenience that, he was paying us to live here, and we now don't have that money. So I posted online, and I was like, we've got this room available if anyone wants it. We just, you have to be able to do your own dishes and your own laundry. Like, I'm not your mom, so you're going to have to do those things. Which I feel like I shouldn't have to say, especially when someone's older than me, but apparently it is necessary to point out that those are the expectations. And so I posted online, and we got a response from a seemingly very nice woman who is moving to Austin to go to school and restart her life and all that, so hopefully things work out with her. But she moves in... When does she move in? She moves in on Thursday morning. Both Carlos and I work. And so it's going to be mildly inconvenient, and we haven't fully worked out how we're going to handle that. But that should be interesting. She seems nice. She's like, I'm pretty quiet. I keep to myself. I read books. And I was like, oh, well, all right. Sounds good. Do you know how to do dishes? Because that's really all I care about at this point. Yeah, a lot of dev work to be done, Zen. I could see how that could be stressful. Do you guys want to see anthropomorphic animals? I feel like me drawing patterns is going to get super boring really fast. So let's work on some anthropomorphic animals. Okay. And then not those guys, not that one. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Yeah. Fox or deer? Fox or deer? Fox or deer? My little cheat sheets. I don't know how long these little baggies are gonna last, but I bought them so that I could easily keep my puppet pieces together and not lose something, which is probably my greatest fear, that in the middle of working on a project, a piece is just gonna go missing, and then I'm gonna be lost forever. But I'm just gonna trace my own work for a hot minute. And then we're gonna work on a body and an outfit. But I liked... Her name is Miss Constance Deer. But she's got antlers because they look better. Just like that. Oh my. I never know what to talk about in the mornings. I'm never awake enough. Nothing's happened in my day. I'm like, I woke up and the dog was cute, and then I did some laundry because I'm an adult. Super boring. Oh, wait, no. I haven't streamed since Saturday. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Sorry, that was like an excited moment in my life. So, on Saturday, the owner and his girlfriend went to ACL, so we were down 2 people there because Austin City Limits is a big music festival, and it lasts for 2 weekends. It's like 6 days. It's crazy. So they were there and not, obviously, working. And so the 3 remaining people were working, except one person got sick. So it ended up being 2 people on a Saturday, which is just madness. It's insane. But we did it, and it was good. And everything was kind of boring and fine up until the point when a woman who, no joke, looked like how you envision a 1980s, and I mean zero offense by this, but like a 1980s Russian hooker. Like, that's just what comes to mind when I looked at her, and I was just like, oh my god. And she's pushing a stroller through the nursery, and it was like, okay, well, like, that must really suck for the kid in that stroller because it's a nursery, and so it's all mulch and rocks and like you bounce around and it's crazy. So I was like, man, that's really gotta suck. Like most people just park the stroller and carry the kid. And so all of us were watching her. She's just like pushing her stroller. Oh wow, right now is just totally wrong. Okay, hold on. So she's pushing it around, and all of us are kind of like, what are you doing, lady? Like that poor kid is gonna just be traumatized. And there we go, fixed it. And so we're really just watching her, and we're not understanding, and we're really confused and staring and staring and staring until she finally comes into where I'm working. And I sneak a peek in the stroller because at this point, like, we're all kind of concerned the kid's not okay because, like, it's rocks and she's forcefully pushing the stroller. So we're like, man, this kid's gonna be just jostled out of its mind. And we go and we look, and it's not a kid, it's a cat. She's pushing around a cat in a stroller. And so I'm a bit taken aback. I have no words for this. I'm just like, you're pushing a cat. Okay. That's something that you're doing. Good. And so I kind of just back off. I'm like, whatever, like, you're gonna push a cat in a stroller through our nursery. I'm less concerned about your cat than I was about the possibility of this being a baby. And one of the other girls is like, what's going on? She walks over. She goes, oh, ma'am, can I help you find anything? Because this is just now a complete spectacle, and everyone who works there is, including people who don't work at our nursery but work at the nursery next door to us, are coming over to look. And she goes, oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. It's my cat's first birthday, and I wanted my cat to pick out a plant, but my cat didn't like any of the herbs that you guys had, so we're going to see if my cat wants a cactus for her birthday. I was like, I wish that was a joke. And so we all were just like, oh, okay. Like, okay. Well, just be careful about what you let your cat pick for its birthday, because, you know, a lot of cactus and succulents aren't good if a cat eats them. And she was like, no, my cat's smart enough to know not to eat anything like that. Okay, well, we just wanted you to know that maybe letting your cat pick out something that could be possibly harmful to it is not a good idea. And she's like, I know what I'm doing. And I was like, okay. We're just gonna mind our own. You can enjoy walking around with your cat in a stroller, letting it pick out a cactus. And so the cat ended up picking out a small cactus and a small piece of pyrite rock, which is fool's gold. So the total came to like $4 or something for both. And I was the one checking her out. And so I tell her the total, and she looks at me and is just stunned. And is like, well, I didn't bring my wallet. It's my cat's birthday. I was like, we don't offer free plants for cat birthdays? Like, I didn't fully know how to break it to her that, like, we don't offer discounts for human birthdays, let alone free stuff for a cat's birthday. And she was just like, well, I don't have my wallet. And it was like, okay, ma'am, well, like, you can go grab your wallet and come back, but, like, I'm not giving you a free cactus for your cat's birthday. It's definitely not something I'm doing. She was just so miffed, and she stormed off. She never came back for her cactus. I bet her cat was very disappointed that it didn't get its present that it picked out on its own. That has to be one of the stranger things I've ever seen in Austin. It's like, but it's my cat's birthday. Clearly I should get something free because it's my cat's birthday. Yep. Okay. Oh, Zen, I just saw that you said fox. We can do that too. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about a cat's birthday. Oh! No! Everything's falling. Stop falling. What did I drop? I think I dropped someone's face. Okay. We're back. Okay. say the fox's name? The fox is a girl, right? Miss Marguerite Fox? Okay. Yep. Well, the fox faces are pretty easy. So we're just gonna go like a dog face with a slightly more pointed nose. Do y'all have any stories about like the weirdest thing you've ever seen, experienced? Anything like that? Ever seen a cat in a stroller picking out its own birthday present? Okay. Got the beginnings of a fox right there. Right? There's a lot of crazy on Saturday. Like, a lot of crazy walked through the... just none of us were fully prepared to deal with. We were very much like, oh, we're just... okay. Like, I had one woman who insisted I walked through the entire nursery with her, telling her what plants I thought were cute. I was like, I don't know. All of them. Plants are cool. Whatever plant you like is a good plant for you to have. And she was just like, nope. I'm gonna need you to tell me what plants you specifically think are cute so that I can purchase them. I was like, you're not really gonna like my answers. Because I have pretty intense, like... I have taste when it comes to plants. And I don't think she was prepared for that. I started drawing this, but I don't know what kind of body I'm looking for. Because you would think, like a fox's body, they have, like, big chests and then small waists. But if you try and turn it into, like, an anthropomorphic creature, would you not, like, smooth it out some? Could smooth out the body. And then... make the forearms a little bigger. I don't think I like that. Let me try this again. Because it could just be like, we can make it really anthropomorphic. Have armholes, and then like a dress, and then arms. Dirty, why can't I see any people in chat? No one's chatting with me. Oh, well, okay, so Zen, the person I'm talking to, Zen, is actually in a different program called Watch Me Work. which is all for creatives. So, Dude, you're all alone in Twitch, and Zen is all alone and watch me work. Sorry, guys. I know, she kind of does look like a bodybuilder. I'm trying to it's been a while since I've made an anthropomorphic animal. I just keep making regular animals. Let's see. Okay. So, let's have a quick look at what everything looks like. So this, the bear and the bunnies are all kind of anthropomorphic. The rest of these guys are not. So the question is how to turn this into something like this. I feel like legs, or feet rather, would have to be more fox-like, so it would have to kind of be like that. I think I like that leg better. A little thinner, more dainty. Drawing a whole body without a head, yeah. Well, because for these ones, like I over-exaggerated their heads, which I guess is what I was trying to do with the fox, but a fox head is very different. So like I just did really boxy shapes on them. But you know what's great? This is paper. We can just cut it out and check it, and then we'll trace it if we don't like aspects of it and work on it again. Oh. What? Why? My phone just turned itself off because, of course it did. And then what do paws look like? I don't know, I guess the arms could be pretty much the same as the ones I drew for the rabbit. We'll just make it like slightly more dainty because she is a fox. Okay, we're gonna see what this looks like. Sound like plan? Sounds like plan. I really did not bring anything over with me this morning. Okay. We are gonna try this out. And I'm gonna move some stuff. I need more shelves. That's what I'm learning right now. I need a lot more shelves in my life. That's the deer. Dude, what is the public holiday? What? Why do you get a holiday? That's awesome. What are you doing with your public, or what did you do, I guess, is the more appropriate question, because I'm sure your day is almost over now. Day of German Unity. Oh! That makes sense. Cool. Are there any traditions for today? Dude? Okay, almost. Looks a little awkward, but I like it. No, okay. I don't know, because we've got so many traditions over here. I figure it's worth asking. I mean, we have Halloween coming up. Halloween's not very big in Germany, is it? It's probably a silly question, but when I lived in France, all the Americans got really excited because it was Halloween, and we were like, oh, yay, like Halloween parties, getting drunk, dressing up. And all of our, like, French peers who are at university with us just didn't fully understand, I guess, the extent to which we were really excited about Halloween. And so we threw a Halloween party, and, like, none of our French friends dressed up. It was just us Americans. We're like, yay, party! And everyone just stared at us like we were crazy people. Is Halloween big in Germany? Okay. Well, that's still, like, that's comparable. What are some German traditions around holidays, just in general? Like, my mom is from England, so we do, well, we used to do, like, St. Nicholas Day would come. We'd do that. Bam! Got some awkward looking legs. I was like, we live in a very, I guess, mixed culture here in Austin. So we not only have Halloween, but we've got Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. Oh, Grumbles. Something must have just woken the dog up because she's just sitting there grumbling. It's Reformation Day. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm not hating the legs, or the arms for that matter. I think it's just gonna be a matter of making the body work. Oh, the grumbly dog. Okay. I got a head. Nope. Can't quite see what I'm doing. And an ear. I could also make a deer out of it. It's like I might tweak the legs slightly for the deer. I'll put the bunny next to it so you can see who they're going with. See the kind of theme I'm going for. Alright. And then, obviously we need a tail because she's a fox. I mean, you can tell that that's a fox, right? I feel like if I had some markers, it'd be even more evident. Like, you would really be able to tell. Oops. Now she's definitely a fox. Ah. Why is everything over here such a mess? Ah. Doing this for all of our benefits, so we can more easily tell exactly what I'm going for. Whoops. It's like up to their ankles though, isn't it? They're like... What's going on with the Twitch layout? I didn't notice anything. I was trying to watch Twitch this morning and I ended up watching Watch Me Work instead. What's going on? Like, Carlos is the one who knows all about the tech stuff. I am really awful about it. I'm like, I can set up my stream, but if something goes wrong, game over. Okay. Sorry for the brief coloring interlude. Oh, weird. I need to pay more attention next time I watch someone stream, because that is odd. Bam! Box! And I like this arm shape, so I'm gonna recreate this arm. It really is going to be the body on this that's going to stump me so much.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Give it a nice suit. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
It's a fox.
Yeah, that's a good looking fox.
It's been a while since I've made an anthropomorphic animal, and I'm kind of failing at it.
I agree with your dude. A suit would be nice.
But wouldn't a suit make it look too much like Mr. Fox?
Well, it depends on the suit. He's got a tweed type suit. So yes, maybe more of a dark business suit.
Yeah. How was it? Did you wreck my car?
Yeah. No. I washed the outside. I couldn't vacuum the inside because the vacuums at the place that I was at are all broken.
Oh, womp womp.
Every single one. There's like 30 of them.
Oh.
And the ones that had the hoses still attached didn't have enough suction. So there's no vacuuming done. But the outside's clean, and I got you new speakers. Yep.
It's a fox with a giant nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, March, how are you doing?
Hey, it's March. Hey.
Yeah.
What's up?
Mr. Fox was a movie. A couple years.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. A couple years ago was a movie. And my only fear about it is like I don't want him to look.
I mean, you can't say that every fox in the suit is now Fantastic Mr. Fox, so it's fine. I mean, you can make you can make him a fennec fox.
And
Maybe
much
not.
pointier face and much bigger ears.
I know, you should do a different one. I watched the Zootopia and I saw the fennec fox was awesome.
I love that. I watched Zootopia.
Anyway, look at these shiny new things. There's no subwoofer because the bass. These have big enough drivers that it'll give you enough bass. Et voila.
Maybe I could put it in a waistcoat. Would a waistcoat be close enough?
Or a trench coat. Maybe really creepy. It's got something to show you.
I should never go to you for suggestions.
And yet you continue to.
I don't know what's wrong
It's
with me.
unsolicited advice anyway.
Well, because I want to make the fox a girl, because I feel like a lot of foxes are boys.
Okay.
But if everyone wants a suit, I'm trying to think of how I would do that.
What, girls can't wear suits? It's 2016. Come on.
Well, no, but
What are you gonna say? Oh, but it's kids. They understand it. Oh, really? They
No.
understand that, huh?
I was going to say, but if I put it in a suit, you'll be hiding the arms and the legs, and so you won't see the coloring on the arms and the legs, which is what I think helps make it look like a fox.
Yeah.
Because if you saw it before when it was all white, like, I could see the fox in my brain,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone else could see the fox. So now, my fear is, like, I don't want to hide the
What about a
arms and the
Hawaiian
legs.
shirt and shorts?
God.
Yes, Hawaiian shirt and shorts. All right, scissors.
Oh my
There you
guys. Take your pick. Don't ruin those. Those are really nice. Go down that. Look. Whatever you just moved has a ton of scissors that are all shitty. Don't use my nice scissors. If there are any fiber artists out there, you understand this pain. Don't use my nice scissors. Like, I guess I could do like a really cheesy shirt.
Given East Austin's like that shirt.
Do like a shirt like that, and then you put flowers on it, and then it's a Hawaiian shirt. Right? Is that what a Hawaiian shirt looks like?
You want to bring you mine so you can see? Yeah. I mean, it's just
like mostly a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, it's just a printed shirt.
Socks and sandals like a real German fox.
Yeah. Real European fox.
Yes.
Oh, and he needs a fanny pack.
Why are you turning my fox into an asshole tourist?
Because he doesn't live in these woods. He is a tourist. He's just passing through. And eating the chickens.
Okay. Let's get this fox a Hawaiian shirt at y'all's request. Just want you to know you did this. Y'all did this. Alright, there's his neck. So a collar would come down. This just, what I'm doing reminds me of Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Why?
So look at this shirt. It's like the short sleeve button down. I didn't. I requested a nice suit.
Yeah.
Fine, it was all Carlos. You can blame him.
Please do.
Well, no, my fear with the suit is covering up too much of the body, and I feel like the body is really necessary to understand what it is.
Yeah.
So, like, while a suit would look awesome, it would just be basically a face. That's a lot of pressure for the face.
Alright, let's start working on stuff.
Come on. I cut off my nails, and now they can't move things. Okay. I feel like Mr. Fox is about to do your taxes.
What if?
Like, he very severely looks like he's about to do your taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, what if, yeah, pretty much, like, he has the white button-up undershirt of a suit, except he doesn't have the suit jacket, and then he has the sleeves rolled up. Is that what you're doing?
Well,
and he's
but
got the tie?
I mean, I could put a tie on him, but what do you do about the legs? He's wearing shorts.
Nothing. He just wears shorts. I mean, he wears long slacks. It's his business. All the time. But not too business, because he's got rolled up sleeves.
Foxes are clever, aren't they? Yeah, this is true. I guess you could be doing your taxes. Why do you keep coming and creeping in here?
Because I am doing
What? Well, now he's gonna go play tennis. And he has really fat thighs. I don't know. I like everything else. Body is what's really stumping me. Let's think. We do that. And then I know, the legs are really intense. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it bad that I'm just like not feeling crafting this morning? I have too many other things I need to be doing today. Maybe I will sign out and get those things done that I need to get done. And then this afternoon hop back on and craft when I feel like I have the time. And I'm not feeling stressed. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? I'm thinking about signing off because I've got so much stuff to do today, and then coming back on when I'm not quite so frazzled.
Sounds like a plan.
Does that sound like a plan? Gives me time to think and mull things over and feel creative, because right now I don't feel creative at all. I'm just like, we'll just do things. We'll force things to work.
No, can't force it.
I know, it's super hard when you like, you're trying to force yourself into doing things.
Can't force those creative juices.
Dude, thank you so much for joining this morning. I really appreciate when you show up and say hi.
You're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome. Like, hands down awesome. If you ever want something crafty done for you, just let me know.
Just send a message.
Yeah, just send me a message, because you rock. And I can always make you something cool.
Cute.
Yep. But I'm going to head out. Zen, if you're still there, which I don't know if you are, thank you so much for joining. It was nice chatting with you this morning. And yeah, I will be back on later today once I've gotten my to-do list done and it's not haunting me. Okay. Okay. Alright. Bye, guys. I'll see you later this afternoon. Bye.